Hello YouTube, this is Dar from DaretoBeCreative, and I am here today with a collab for zines with Tellhimthanku with Tina here on the YT. And what we're going to do is every month on the first Thursday of the month, we're going to be posting a theme. She has not given us a specific theme that we have to comply with, which is great. So we can just use whatever creativity, whatever's on our mind, we can use it for that month to be creative to make a zine. And for those of y'all who don't know what a zine is, it's short for magazine. I made these in high school for this graphic art class that I was taking. Now, we didn't do a course like this. What we did was we had a lot of we had to write about something, and then we put some stuff to make it look like a magazine, an article that we was doing. So it wasn't crafty, but the same cut that I was familiar with. So I knew how to do that, but I had just never made one crafty. So this is my first zine, and since I had did my Tuesday morning haul, I got the Reset Girl paper, and I thought that would be perfect to use. So I'm going to show it to you open, and I have one hand, so I have to explain everything on it, then I do a flip through. So the first one, and I did a lot of fussy cutting on this. This is her paper, and I just cut all these cutouts. So this is a little tag, and if you look at it, it says Reset Girl. It's never too late to reset your life. So when I thought about that, I said, this John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. Whosoever believes in him should not perish but have everlasting life. So I thought that's a way to reset your life. So that would be page 1. Then you flip over to page 2 and 3. And I cut all those elements out. This is some paper from one of those big 180 piece pad of paper, and I can't remember the name of it. It's something by DCV, an older pad that I got from Tuesday morning. This was on one of the cards. I cut it out and just put some gold deco around it, and same, each one of these sections have gold around it. This is some washi. That's some tickets cut apart, and that also one of the cut aparts, and I cut this apart. Well, fussy cut. These are fussy cut, excuse me, not cut aparts, but fussy cut out of the actual cards that came in the paper, the cut aparts. So 4 and 5, another one of those background piece of paper from the same pad. Put some bling, fussy cut all of this out. I went Stella, which you probably can't really see. There you go, a little bit of that sheen on her purse. I put some bling on the buttons on her dress, a little flower on the bling, some gold washi, trimmed everything in gold. Washi, not washi, a doily. I cut the words like out of boss, cut that out, fussy cut that out and put that up there. That was on one of the little journaling cards. And then when we go to 6 and 7, fussy cut this out. This is popped up. These are Doris dies, and they are embossed, if you can see that. Put some bling on it. That's a Martha Stewart punch, and put some bling on it. And that says spread your wings and fly. Because if you've done all of this stuff, reset your life, you would be awesome. You would be like a boss. And you spread your wings and fly. And for some texture, I just added this little sticker trim that I got a while back, from a couple years ago, probably from AC Moore, different colors. And then this next, which is page 8, the last one, I fussy cut out those words, get it girl, and these are actually popped up. I punched out some little banners and put some bling on it, and I used some strips of paper, and I actually used my So Happy and did some stitching and some of the pieces, some zigzags under there, and I trimmed the rest in gold, and I fussy cut out the flower, and this is You're Precious and You're Loved. So that is my zine, and I'm going to try to fold it with one hand to give you a quick flip through. Oh my God, I can't believe I actually did it. So this is how it looks completed. And then you open it up like you're reading a magazine article. Please don't look at my nails. Flip it over and flip again, and then flip. So when I went to get it copied, I got a couple of copies made, and so that's how it looks flat, the color version of it. I'm trying to, trying to get some of the dimension to show up. It's always kind of interesting. Like, I love this last page because you can see how I get it, girl. You can see the shadow in it and the stitching, the texture on it. And so, of course, I cut it. And of course, I tried to trim off the white, which made it worse, made it look crooked. But I got extra copies, so I will send that to her. And because I have chosen to swap zines with her. So anyway, that is my very first zine. I enjoyed it. I loved it when I made them back in high school, except we had to write a whole bunch of text on it, and I was a lazy writer. But but I love the fold and actually putting like collage pictures and stuff up there, magazine pictures. That was what we did. So anyway, I'm glad to see they came back and became more crafty and more interesting. You know how we always do stuff. It goes around, it comes back around. So anyway, that is that. So thanks for liking, watching, and subscribing. And check out Tina's channel, and all of the collaborators will be listed in the link below. And hopefully you'll be making some zines and play along with us as well. Take care. God bless. And I dare you to be creative. Bye-bye.